Hello, folks, and welcome to another episode of Magic the Gathering Deck of the Day. Today's deck features the card Mechan Navigator. Let's take a look at it. So, Mechan Navigator is a 2-mana artifact creature, and you can draw a card and discard a card whenever it becomes tapped. So, threw in some vehicles here that can tap it. And then we've got ways to get stuff out of the graveyard once you tap them. And then this, my favorite card, Monument to Endurance. So, black and blue, let's see how we do. I don't think we're going to do very well. So, today I'm using the never gonna win strategy. When you least expect to win, that's when you win the most. Sometimes it works. Let's see if it works today. I hope everybody's having a great Sunday evening. Got 2 black mana. Need some blue, but don't need any blue just yet. So, Chocobo time. Let's take something out of their hand, shall we? How about a Chocobo kick anywhere? What is this? Oh, Innkeeper's Time. Oh, there we go. Let's get rid of that. And we need some more removal. This doesn't get any bigger, so that's fine. Yeah, this isn't working out too well. But then I didn't expect it to, right? So our opponent is HyperXIII. Timeless Witness. Let's see, who do we get rid of? Okay. Guess we get rid of that thing. Who needs 3 to crew it? Okay, this is gonna get bigger though, so I don't know. Decisions. Get rid of our Vein Ripper. Hopefully he'll come back at some point. Down to 15, and we've got something to get some more mana. It may be too late though. We're going to take 5 next turn, probably. And they're going to have more stuff coming out. Oh. Well, I don't mind 2 of those if you only got 1 creature. Bam. Okay. Well, what do you know? Let's see if we can get a land. And that is not a land. But shoot. It's all kind. We're never going to get our Oculus, so let's just forget about that. We got 3 in the graveyard. We need land. My kingdom for some land, he said. What's our best creature? The Vein Ripper? This is not looking good. Okay. Bam, bam, and slam. We're not going to make it past this turn. Sorry. Maybe we are. And yeah. We survived the turn, but that's all she wrote, folks. Alright, moving on. Everybody has trample. Do they always have trample? Yeah. Yeah. They've got wards, so there's no way to do this. Alright. Warm-up game is in the books. Alright, moving on. We are at the bottom of Platinum Tier 4, so you can see how well this deck has been going for me, but there's some things I really like about it. Never really could get it into shape, though. But it's the beginnings of a good deck. If you have a way to make it a good deck, why don't you put it in the comments? Come on, I believe in y'all. I know y'all have the power. And let's mulligan this. Papsicles, the Virtuous, is our opponent. Beware of anybody who calls themselves the Virtuous. I mean, come on. Now, I can call myself the Mighty because it's true. But when you're virtuous, you don't say that you're virtuous. That's part of being virtuous. I don't know. Just my opinion. If you have an opinion, or if you want me to change my name to maybe Arcade Dave the Brilliant, just throw it in the comments and I will be happy to oblige. I'm here to serve you. I'm making these videos for you. And finally, we get to decide. We'll keep the Bane Ripper for later. And we'll get our Murky Sewer out there. Okay, can we get up to Alvalotz? And will he... Aclazotz. I'm sorry, Aclazotz. And will he be able to stay in the game, or will he just immediately be removed? These questions and more will be determined in this episode of Arcade Dave versus Papsicles the Virtuous. And they're playing white. So, in case you didn't know, in case this is your first Deck of the Day video, we have 4 of the featured card and then up to 2 of any other card. So, in order to focus on the featured card and kind of introduce a card to players maybe they haven't seen before, we do not allow more than 2 of any other card other than land. So, boom. I don't know if we should start taking these things out or wait for the bigger creature. We wait for the bigger creatures, right? I mean, this is never by itself is this likely to kill us. Although we have an awful lot of removal in hand, just waiting to be utilized. And probably draw more, I don't know. I thought I had plenty of mana, and then the last game happened. So that is something we want to get rid of. Definitely. But we'll wait. And we want to shoot the sheriff, I think? I don't know. I think we shoot the sheriff, right? Boom. Sorry, you're not going to be using that. This is okay. Let's get some more stuff in our graveyard, shall we? And we'll put this in our hand, I guess. Okay. What else you got, sir? Can I call you Pap? So yeah, this deck has not been doing it for me. There's probably some of the higher cards I could probably get rid of. Maybe I'm trying to do too many things. Maybe putting stuff in the graveyard. Maybe I just need to focus on having good cards rather than throwing stuff in the graveyard. Although, I do have some cards that take advantage of that. So, but I probably need more removal, like artifact removal. I mean, I have a couple of artifact countering spells. You may remember Annul from a previous video. But this guy is really taking his time, I gotta say. One thing you don't have to worry about is me, like, taking forever to make a move, unless I'm, like, on the phone or something, which happens, you know, emergency calls and such. I mean, you've all been there. You're playing a game and then something comes up, but, you know, it is super rare I'll let a timeout go by. I mean, I got better things to do than just sit around and wait for timers to elapse. I'm sure you do too. But Papsicles, he's probably multitasking. Maybe he's, you know, making muffins. You never know. You never know. And I really need to... I think I need to Bitter Triumph whoever's carrying the Buster Sword. Wait. Oh, he hasn't played it yet. Can he play it? He can't play it and arm himself. So I'm going to go and get the Preacher out there. We'll Bitter Triumph him next turn. And I don't know how we deal with the Buster Sword. We don't really have a... We need artifact removal. I mean, in today's game, artifacts are king. So, you really have to play some white or green. That was not good. Now he's got Ward 2. We definitely need some more land. And we need a faster opponent. Am I right? You're killing me, Papsicles. But it's okay. We've got a chance to chat. And we got another land, but we don't have it yet. So we could... Maybe this is where we feed the swarm. I don't know. Maybe a bad idea. Might have better enchantments on the way. But, he's probably got more removal, too. Do you have another Sheltered by Ghosts, sir? I'd like to see it. But, oh, we've got the mana now. We can, Bitter Triumph next turn. That'll be good. He's up to 26 life. That is not helpful. So... He also has a pet robot, which is sus, I've got to say, if I can use that term. Dusting off his arms. We have Henry the Tree Man. Henry is an old standby, a little cold with the snowfall over here in the upper left corner. He did not attack. What is happening here? Okay. Well, let's Bloodghast. And I don't know, do we attack with the Preacher? I think we do, right? Because we can Bitter Triumph. I think we can Bitter Triumph if we need to. Yeah, he's busy doing something. Maybe mowing the lawn? Can you mow the lawn? Yeah, you can mow the lawn and play Magic at the same time. I've done that. I've watered the lawn. Well, maybe not mowed. I mean, that's kind of dangerous. You could run over somebody or something, and really that could really mess up a day. So I do not recommend mowing the lawn while playing Magic. I do, however, recommend watering the lawn and playing Magic. That works out pretty well. And okay, he's going to take the damage. It makes sense. And we're going to see what happens next. Our guy is almost out. He'll help. The Overlord will definitely be helpful. We need one more mana. If we could get the Monument out there and then the Bitter Triumph, that would be pretty awesome. But we need a card to discard because I don't want to get rid of Aclazotz. That would be a betrayal to discard this magnificent creature. But I think we may win this one by default. Not really the way I want to go about it. I want to test this deck on a worthy opponent. But we'll have time to play at least one more game. So maybe they're just being dramatic. He's going to come out and have the great Planeswalker. Oh, maybe not. All right. 1-1, folks, and we're moving up tier 4. Let's try a real game this time. Maybe we can pull out a victory that isn't kind of embarrassing, taking advantage of somebody who's trying to mow the lawn and play Magic at the same time, which, I mean, obviously I think it's a good thing he was more focused on the lawn than the game, because, I mean, you hit something and it flies up and gives you gangrene, or you run over your cat's tail. I mean, I'm sure that happens, right? Our opponent this time is Hybrid Outcast, the Ambitious. And let us throw Watery Grave out there. Don't need it untapped. They're playing black and green. It's probably a great set of colors to play. Blue and black is not the greatest thing right now. All right, what do we do here? Do we get rid of the elves? What does this guy need? Crew 4? Let's get rid of them. I don't know. Let's pay 3 life. Might be a mistake. No. I like everything, and everything is playable. You've got at least 4 land on the board, in hand. or on the battlefield. So, okay, this guy likes his artifacts, and this spacecraft thing is really, really upsetting. Okay, they both enter tapped, so we are out of luck in terms of casting our unstoppable slasher. He doesn't have a lot of stuff himself, so let's get the slasher out there, right? Or do we bring him out and then sacrifice him and get the extra cards? There's an idea. I don't know. He's not going to be sacrificable. Where are his creatures? Does he have any land creatures? What's happening here? I'm a little confused at this. Although I do like being able to cast. Can we say it? Aclazotz. He doesn't have removal. Okay, he got rid of that. That's fine. We can zombify him back anyway. But we don't need to. You see? Because we can attack. Get an extra card. That's right. And then, watch this. Boom, Rottenmouth Viper. That's right. Now he's got to destroy something. So, he thought it had it all figured out with the enchantments and the artifacts and whatnot. He forgot to put creatures in his deck. And, sorry, I can see why he's a little bit of an outcast. When you forget to put creatures in your deck, you know, and the artifacts and enchantments you have rely on creatures to work, well, I mean, there you go. It's a problem. I'm just messing with him. You know, I don't mean to like mock my opponents. I don't want to be that guy, really. So it's all in good fun. I'm sure everybody gets a bad draw once in a while. I'm sure he had a very powerful deck most of the time. It just luck of the draw, right? Luck of the draw. So, here we are against Rock. Rock, of course, being the mythical creature. Or is it ROC? I don't know. Is Rock a word? It's a name, I guess. Rock. Not to be confused with Kid Rock. His father, or no, his son. Rock's son is Kid Rock. Kid Rock will not be making an appearance in today's video. Doesn't even have a pet. But he has this guy, and he's going to pump this guy up to no end. Just, you know it. You know it. Let's see what he has. He's going to have pumpers. Oh, he uses them as removal. He's gonna... This guy, he's a pumper. That's a pumper. So, let's exile... It doesn't matter, really, does it? Let's just prevent him from playing that right away, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, he's going to get his other sniper out there, sure. Do the hard-hitting question. But you can't cast your thing this turn, so... this is pretty good. This is pretty good. We have... Is he going to waste it on the Navigator? Is he going to get rid of that? Because he is going to give us an extra card or something. Yeah, everything's about to get a lot bigger. Well, not a lot bigger, but he's got an axe. Yeah. These land decks are really something, aren't they? Okay. Get this out there. Let's keep it tapped. Bring this out there. If he attacks, he dies. Why do these have to have vigilance? Very sad. Alright. Do I let him die to get a treasure token so I can cast my Aclazotz next turn? Or do I draw a card so I can shoot? Let's draw a card, huh? He's gonna attack. Boom. And we will keep that. Get rid of the... Get rid of the shoot. That's tough. Yeah. And let's draw an extra card. Sure. Okay. Well, now we know what to get rid of next time. He is unfazed. And we did not get to cast this turn. So... things are starting to hurt. He has double strike now? Oh. Yeah, I see. Okay. Let's get this out there. He does not have trample. He has trample. Oh, that's terrible. I think we're done. Shoot. There's no way I can, Does he have ward? Okay. Well, I guess if I do this and do this, maybe I get a removal. No. Discard. Yeah. I can create a treasure token, but it's not enough. Alright, well, folks, going on to the next game, I guess. Nice win. He had double strike. Not a lot I can do about that. Alright, one more game. We're 2-2. This is the tiebreaker. Are we going to win it or are we going to lose it? I think confidence is the way to go. So we are definitely 100% winning this next game. This deck, when it is working, it is a well-oiled machine when this deck works. It has some issues with some of the cards are not ideal. But when this deck works, watch out. Amazing things happen. Okay, we got 3 land. That's perfect. So let's get our faithful out there. Maybe he can draw some fire. And then let's get our navigator out there. Start attacking. Okay, and the next turn we can start making the Thopters. This is what I mean by when this deck works. You're generating Thopters, you're drawing cards, you're doing all kinds of stuff. It's really crazy. Okay, let's get the Thopter out there. And let's attack. Get our extra Thopter token. No. Bloodghast. That's the reason it's in there, so we can discard it and get it back. Okay, everything is... See? Confidence. I know I'm going to win this game. I am confident, and that's how you win. You know, sometimes... Okay, sometimes you piss off the fairies. Sometimes you impress the fairies with your confidence. I mean, that's just how it is. So let's... I'm not sure if we should... Oh, he's tapped out. He's tapped out. Okay. Are we discarding the land? So we definitely want to keep that. The Balemurk? I guess we discard the land? No, the Balemurk, right? Or the cover-up. He doesn't have any creatures, right? Am I wrong about that? You can be tapped, huh? Yeah, let's bring him back. And let's bring him out. I don't know. He's just gonna kill everything at once, but hey. Let's get rid of this thing. Now we got 4 mana. We can, we don't have any creatures in our... Okay. And he loses an extra life. So he's kind of in trouble, but he might have a sweeper. Is there a... He could do the dragon sweeper thing. Oh, whoa. Okay. Folks, we are better off than we were when we started. That was Jeffrey the Ambitious, by the way. But, folks, that was a great game. Well, I mean, okay, we just kind of beat up on someone that didn't have anything. But, hey, we were ready to go. That's what the deck looks like when it works. And I think you got to see the card. Sorry about that. I think you got to see the part of the day in action. So, we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Leave a comment. Take care. Bye.